chocolate. I like to put it on a sheet pan so that I can keep it in one place and my shavings can fall right over onto the sheet pan. I use a chef's knife, and what I do is I like to get down on it right here, and I hook the sheet pan right up against my belly. That way it's not going anywhere. And the chocolate, I let it slide right to the edge of the sheet pan. It couldn't be held up against my belly. And I really just hold the chef's knife 90 degrees to the chocolate, and I just draw it back with some pressure. So, just drawing it back with some pressure. It takes a little bit of strength. Tighten up your stomach muscles. Helps to strengthen the core.
Exercise by chocolate.
Yeah, it's like Pilates in the kitchen, right? But you can see the nice shavings that are coming off. I generally try to use my knife to touch them because my hand is so warm that it will melt them on contact. So I just try to make sure that I keep them intact if I can. Now these are coming out to be kind of long and thin. If we want to change the shape of them, sometimes I can even go as far as to tip my knife a little bit to work on just this edge, and I can get shavings to come out a lot longer. So you can get real curls going. And these can be really attractive in certain applications. Let's say you want to make like a nest of these in the center of your cake. That can be really, really attractive. But a lot of chefs will also put this in a warm place, put the block in a warm place before they do shavings to make sure it's softer, so it's easier to do. I find at room temperature the chocolate is fine that way. But if you make a bunch, then what you can do is take the whole bunch, whole big piles of this, put them in the fridge for a few minutes just to kind of crisp them up a little bit. Makes them a little less apt to melt in your fingers. I definitely wear gloves when I work with these to insulate my hands from these because they're so thin that, well, as you can see, if I just put it on my hand, it doesn't take long here before it starts to soften and stick to my fingers, and that becomes a real mess. So, yeah, real easy to do. The bigger the block of chocolate, of course, it can be just as easy with a piece this size or with a larger piece. But easy as pie, easy to make.